Hey there, fellow Americans. Breaking news that's sending shockwaves through the senior community. President Donald Trump has just signed a groundbreaking Social Security Administration bill that could put up to $6,000 in extra benefits into the pockets of millions of seniors across the nation. But before we dive deep into this game-changing development, take a moment to hit that subscribe button and notification bell to stay updated on the latest news affecting your benefits and financial future. Now, you might be wondering, is this really happening? And do I qualify for these extra benefits? Well, stick around because we're about to break down everything you need to know about this unprecedented move that's making headlines across the country. This isn't just another minor policy adjustment. We're talking about a substantial financial boost that could significantly impact the lives of our senior citizens who've worked tirelessly for decades. Let's start with the basics of this revolutionary bill. The new legislation, which has been in the works for months, aims to address the growing concerns about inflation and the rising cost of living that has been particularly harsh on our senior population. But here's what makes this different from previous adjustments. It's not just a simple cost of living adjustment. This is a targeted approach to provide additional support to those who need it most. You might be asking yourself, what exactly does this mean for me or my loved ones? The bill introduces a supplementary benefit program that could provide eligible seniors with up to $6,000 in additional annual benefits. That breaks down to approximately $500 per month, a significant boost that could help cover essential expenses like healthcare, groceries, and utilities. But here's the crucial part: not everyone will automatically qualify for the full amount. The eligibility criteria are specifically designed to ensure that the extra benefits reach those who truly need them. The primary qualifying factors include your current Social Security benefit amount, your total household income, and your years of work history. This means that seniors who have lower current benefits and limited additional income sources are likely to receive the highest supplementary amounts. One of the most innovative aspects of this bill is its sliding scale approach. Unlike previous benefit adjustments that often used a one-size-fits-all model, this program takes into account various factors that affect seniors' financial stability. For instance, if you're currently receiving less than $1,500 in monthly Social Security benefits and have limited additional income, you might be eligible for the full $6,000 annual supplement. However, those with higher benefit amounts or substantial alternative income sources might receive a reduced supplementary amount. But here's something that's caught many people by surprise: the bill also includes special provisions for seniors who are still working part-time or have dependent family members. These provisions recognize that many older Americans continue to work past retirement age, either by choice or necessity, and ensure that they're not unfairly penalized for maintaining some level of employment income. Now, you might be thinking, this sounds great, but how is it being funded? This is where the bill shows its innovative approach to fiscal responsibility. The funding mechanism involves a combination of strategic reallocations within the existing Social Security budget and closing several tax loopholes that previously allowed certain high-income individuals to minimize their Social Security contributions. This means the program is designed to be sustainable without increasing the burden on current workers or threatening the long-term stability of the Social Security system. Let's talk about the timeline, because this is crucial information that affects when you might start seeing these extra benefits. The implementation is planned to be phased in over the next several months, with the first wave of supplementary payments scheduled to begin reaching eligible seniors within 90 days of the bill's signing. The Social Security Administration will be sending out detailed information packets to all current beneficiaries, explaining the new program and providing instructions on how to verify eligibility and, if necessary, apply for the supplementary benefits. One aspect that's particularly worth noting is the bill's special consideration for seniors in high cost of living areas. If you live in a metropolitan area or region where the cost of living significantly exceeds the national average, you might be eligible for additional adjustments to your supplementary benefit amount. This geographical consideration is a first for Social Security legislation and represents a more nuanced understanding of the varying financial challenges faced by seniors across different parts of the country. But here's something you absolutely need to know: there are specific actions you should take to ensure you don't miss out on these benefits. First and foremost, make sure your contact information is up to date with the Social Security Administration. This includes your mailing address, phone number, and email if you have one. The SSA will be using multiple communication channels to reach out to potential beneficiaries, and you don't want to miss any important notifications or deadlines. You might be wondering about the application process. While some seniors will automatically qualify based on their current benefits and records, others might need to submit additional information to verify their eligibility. The SSA is developing a streamlined online portal specifically for this program, but they'll also maintain traditional paper application options for those who prefer that method or don't have reliable internet access. Here's another crucial detail that many people are asking about: how will this affect other benefits you might be receiving? The bill includes provisions to ensure that these supplementary benefits don't negatively impact eligibility for other assistance programs like Medicare, Medicaid, or SNAP benefits. In fact, the legislation includes coordination requirements to prevent any unintended reduction in other benefits that seniors might be receiving. Let's address another common concern: what happens if you're already receiving the maximum Social Security benefit? Even in this case, you might still qualify for some level of supplementary benefits, particularly if you have dependent family members or face high healthcare costs. The bill recognizes that even seniors with higher benefit levels can face financial challenges, especially given the rising costs of healthcare and long-term care. One of the most forward-thinking aspects of this legislation is its built-in adjustment mechanism for future inflation. Unlike traditional benefit adjustments that require new legislation or administrative action, this program includes automatic triggers that will adjust the supplementary benefit amounts based on changes in key economic indicators. This means seniors won't have to wait for Congress to act when living costs increase significantly. You might be wondering about the verification process. The SSA will be using existing data from various government agencies to verify eligibility where possible, but some seniors might need to provide additional documentation. This could include recent tax returns, proof of residence, or documentation of medical expenses. The goal is to make the process as straightforward as possible while ensuring that benefits are properly targeted to those who qualify. Here's something that might surprise you: the bill also includes provisions for retroactive payments in certain cases. If you can demonstrate that you would have qualified for these supplementary benefits during the months immediately preceding the bill's implementation, you might be eligible for back payments. However, these retroactive benefits are limited to a maximum of 6 months prior to the program's start date. Let's talk about the impact on current Social Security operations. The SSA is hiring additional staff and upgrading its technological infrastructure to handle the implementation of this new program. This means you might notice improved service and faster processing times for other Social Security-related matters as well. The agency is also expanding its customer service hours and adding more online self-service options to help manage the expected increase in inquiries and applications. One aspect that's generating a lot of discussion is the bill's provision for ongoing program evaluation and adjustment. An independent oversight committee will be established to monitor the program's effectiveness and recommend any necessary modifications. This means the program can be fine-tuned over time to better serve the needs of seniors while maintaining fiscal responsibility. Now, let's address a question many people are asking: what about future retirees? The bill includes provisions that will extend these supplementary benefits to future Social Security recipients who meet the eligibility criteria. This means the program isn't just a temporary measure but a long-term enhancement to our Social Security system. Here's something important to consider: the timing of when you start claiming these supplementary benefits could affect the amount you receive. For some seniors, it might make sense to wait a short period before applying, particularly if you're expecting changes in your income or living situation that could qualify you for a higher benefit amount.